is the test. It's the test. I bought a new pot. Tripod. New tripod. So I use the Chris watch the news channel to take a test, and waiting for Dwight to come.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Well, you take care of that. I mean, that's the one right there. That's the one right there. Hi, Gigi. Come here and just stand on the corner, you know. There's actually a lot of stuff to do. Especially if you go down there on the lawn, they have all those museums and all free. I think they ripped you off on it. Seafood is low coaches that are all free to watch. All museums are free. They have concerts out there. A lot of the people that you meet, it's really fair. Hi, Denise. Yeah, it's a rip-off on Park. 3 hours, about 7:45. $3 more expensive. Hi, Lee. Plus, there's a lot of different things outside. Gettysburg's not too far away from here. A lot of Civil War battles down in West Virginia and Virginia. There's a lot of battles there. When we were staying at Bunker Hill, there was a city called Winchester. That town was taken 76 different times. Headquarters there. Venue areas, a lot of little stores you can buy Civil War clothing, stuff like that. Pretty neat. A lot of stuff. You got some Shenandoah Valley's not too far.
Hello, Dinah.
Blue Ridge Mountains. There's a lot to do.
Gotcha, Grandma. Hello. Baby, how are you?
Yeah, don't forget to share this out. Yeah. Pray for Teddy and his dad. Hi, Wanda. Yeah, it is. Remember my parents. They passed away. Then the government wants their pay.
I use the Christian watch the news to do the live stream,
Parents with all their
but
lives.
Thank you, Patrice. Welcome to
Hi, Gary.
DC Gulag. Hi, Matt. Good evening.
Hi, Julie. But you know, Freedom Corner, hashtag Freedom Corner is the number one destination.
I need to go to my pantry to pick something.
Hi, Fanny. Don's back. Oh my God. Hi, Cinnabee. We ain't going to get none of these do this. Well, up the street there's a Safeway. It's one of the best grocery stores ever. Not really good deli, good meat department. It's always stocked. Yeah, they have spaghetti. They got a really good salad bar. Up yet, I don't think. Let me go look. Oh yeah. Yeah, she's strange over. Everybody jumping on. Hi, Randy. Jumping on early so you say hi. Get what news we need to hear.
say, I maybe go in the evening. See?
Oh,
The cloud.
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
seem like it's all day.
Yeah. I bring a umbrella, big one. Big one.
Hi, Gary Wade. Raining, snowing, Alaska. It's way up there. It'll be snowing still. Playing out to the Denali 12 years ago. Hi, Great Kitty. Back road. Hi, June.
I couldn't see it. Where is it? Hey, why I couldn't see it? Oh, here. Oh. Sorry. Make you dizzy.
Hi, Mel. Hi, Florida Gator Girl. Hi, Silly for him. Sorry, we need to get on moving to Town.
我现在在试用那个买的那个轻的那个。
I read a pub today.
哦，是吗？
It's 100 degrees. 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 100 deg looks like you got a patio umbrella over here. Oh, it is, Jerry. I don't know, I didn't have any problems. I don't have any problems with them right now. Sure, they're watching the stream.
Hey, Lala.
But
Oh, glory be. How are you? I pray for peace of the video as the truth about justice. So much more. Yes, glory be. How are you? Miss you so much, glory be. Oh, we all miss you. Yeah, I watched the video, the cat.
I like both.
Hey, Lala. I checked the channel. They use We the People MAGA, right? But you know, in the beginning, I posted the live stream on the Christian Watch the News. I don't know why they automatically, you know, change it to We the People MAGA. Right.
Hi, Birdie.
我们车还没来哈。
Hi, Keith. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Kara. That's right, Birdie. I'm just gonna get it. Talk about white privilege. Hi, Cheryl. DC's really not that bad. It's just the people are that bad. Hi, Dorina. Just watch what you're doing. You have no problem. Stop putting your messages.
Oh, watermark, yes. Let me see. Eh? Okay. Oh man. I like it. Thank you.
That's where I wanted to go this summer. Instead of being here, I was larger, going down and see what's on there.
Share it on my Twitter. Yes. Why it doesn't work? Huh? Doesn't work. I don't know. What's wrong with that? Oh, Micki is coming. Micki is coming.
Not though, I think it's even better.
What?
Like my hip and my back, I think my hip is even better. Back testing to always hurt.
I think it's Dwight's. I'm not sure. We'll have to ask him. I think we have them in big lots. Wait, is this your umbrella? Lily's? Or Rebecca's? It's Rebecca's. Watch out, man.
Where's out at?
That way. What?
Hey, when I have those times, work really good. There's 2 different kinds. I'm gonna do a commercial. There's 2 different kinds. Pain reliever. Fast reacting. For long-lasting relief.
Sure.
Hi, Katie. Howdy, howdy.
Oh no, Tommy Taylor. No.
Not far. There we go.
Never get lonely. I got these goals to keep me company. I took the rear view off of this old Ford, so I only see in front of me. Now the past is out of sight and out of mind. Swore I'd change, now I'm back chasing these white lines. I'm just a long-haired son of a sinner, searching for new ways I can get gone. I'm a pedal to the highway. If you ever wonder why we write these songs.
So that old speaker that's messed up, I'm assuming I can just put it out with the sides. The big speaker that's on the porch. That's what I was saying. I had to send the whole kit back. I'm using the other half of the kit. But it comes as a kit. There's no box. I guess you could box it up, but like what I'm saying is you buy the thing, like everything, all in one kit. But regardless, I need to get off the porch. I can't do something with it. Right now it's just garbage. If I was to send the original kit back, I'd have to send it back with my backup amplifier. But the first amplifier is still working. See what I'm saying? Because it was bought as a kit. Like one price tag for it. I think it's ready to do it. Should do it anyway though, you're right, because they might just send the free kit out. Like, don't worry about that, here's another one. That's probably what they'll do. Those things are so heavily mass-produced now. It's not like there's even many brands that sell them like that anymore. I can't find them. It's like like 3 or 4 brand names.
I guess I'm just a little right and wrong. Mistakes I made, I paid for them in cash. Walked a million miles on broken glass. I'm feeling like I'm fading. My heart's been slowly breaking. Might pop a pill and smoke and maybe drink. Talk to God and tell him what I think. At first he's gonna hate me.
Getting a good chicken tonight.
Eventually the same.
Oh, look at that. That's the good stuff. Although we don't get no better than that on the corner.
Searching for new ways I can get gone. I'm a pedal to the highway. If you ever wonder why we write these songs, 'cause I'm only one drink away from the devil, away from home. Yeah, I'm somewhere in the middle. I guess I'm just a little right and wrong.
Gonna do the prayer.
Yeah, after the prayer. After the prayer, baby.
After what?
I'm talking to Olivia.
Oh, so I thought you said after the prayer.
Yeah, I say that because you want to.
I thought you were volunteering to do the prayer. I know, but
Nicole said yes.
yeah, she wants to do it. Okay.
Yeah, she wants to.
Are y'all ready to do it now or no?
Well, yeah.
All right, we're gonna do the prayer. So Oliver can have his dinner.
Okay, y'all, let's gather around here. We're gonna pray. Who would like to pray?
I can pray, Miss Nicole.
Oh, Miss Katie. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for the viewer. Today, I'm just gonna say the Father prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thy is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, now and forever and ever. Amen. Flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We got it all through. All right, Tommy, let's play some music.
If you would have told me 2 years ago, 3 years ago, that I would be in the middle of a political movement, I would have said, put down Hunter's crack pipe. Right now.
I can't afford the groceries. I can't afford your gas. It's an inflation consolation. 81 million votes my ass. Hey, 81 million votes my ass. You failed to build back better. You middle fingered the middle class.
They've pissed off an already pissed off woman.
81 million votes my ass.
Or Hot Wheels.
The crime was committed in broad daylight. We're living on planet crazy.
Got a laptop full of China. Hookers have nose and crack. And the diary's got creepy ass. my ass. Hey, 81 million votes my ass.
And at first I chuckled. I said, oh my gosh, Hillary Clinton is actually talking about me? That's funny. And then I got to thinking, maybe that's not funny. Oh my gosh, help, help. And I just want you all to know, I'm in perfect health. We've recently had our automobile serviced, and the tires are good, and the brakes are in good order, and I am not suicidal.
And white and blue is broken. 81 million votes my ass. 81 Joe, don't make me laugh. 2,000 mules got busy, stuffing 45's ballots in the trash.
It is despicable what they did, and I will not let these bastards get away with it.
81 million votes my ass.
He had the swamp going after him, and he was still getting stuff done. And now we have stumbling, bumbling Joe. I miss the bull in the china shop. I miss the mean tweets. I miss Donald Trump. 81 million votes. My ass.
Rebecca's song. Where is she? Not here? Aww. Aww.
They'll look high and they'll look low. They'll look everywhere we go. But when the sinners find us, we won't hide.
Oh, pay attention to the second.
They'll come loud and they'll come fast. We shoot first and we can last. Keep your rifle by your side. Singing, oh Lord, this earth was made for us. Singing, oh Lord, this sinful life just ain't enough. So we'll take a stand, 'cause we go by your side. They'll come day, they'll come night. They'll have our children in their sights. But if they don't have faith, their eyes are blind.
She loves the part
They
that
can scream
the
and they
rifle
can
box.
shout, but they can never stop the sound. Keep your rifle by your side. Singing, oh Lord, this earth was made for us. Singing, oh Lord, this sinful life just ain't enough. When we hear the voice, we know we have no other choice. Keep your rifle by your side. They'll have bombs and they'll have tanks, 'cause they got money in their banks. But we won't fall as long as we can fight. They'll go on to reach their hate, but they won't get past the gate. Keep your rifle by your side. Singing, oh Lord, this earth was made for us. Singing, oh Lord, this sinful life just ain't enough. When I see your face, I know I must protect my place. I'll keep my rifle by my
Oh,
side.
you want to dedicate the next song to me to the feds?
This earth was made for us.
Sorry,
Oh, concert.
Oh yeah, I knew they were gonna do
You
that.
know, as soon as they start bringing up gun rights and everything, all you gotta say is $100. And so, I can't say anything.
About voting?
About the Biden laptop. One of Biden's tax laws. Yeah, you were joking.
Dedicated to the feds.
From me to the feds. From me to the feds. Me.
All right, you guys, this song is from Tommy Tatum to the feds.
Literally not. You ever see the PSYOP video? Fort Bragg PSYOP military division put out for the song? I have to tell you, it's a real thing.
Charlie's got the blues again. The bars are all closed down. Oh, Sleepy Joe is on the news again. Like a puppet on a string, he'll dance around. There's people dying on our streets today. Man, I think they've come unglued, and we can't send our children out to play. Oh Lord Almighty, tell me what we're gonna do. 'Cause they're tearing down our statues and they're burning up the flag, and they're trying to erase our history. All you simple-minded fools, I got one thing to say to you. If you don't like this country, leave. Lefty's on the loose and she's running wild. She took Elmer's guns away, and when there's trouble there's no one to call. And in God we trust don't mean a thing today. I don't mind it when you walk the streets, tell you what to do, but don't be burning what belongs to me. Oh, tell me, brother, don't my life matter too? Stop burning down our buildings and let's stand up for the flag, 'cause you ain't ever gonna kill our history. We can't go back, what's done is done, so listen when I tell you, son, if you don't like this country, leave. Yeah, if you don't like this country, boy, yeah, you can leave.
I'm trying to follow God, but they wanna see me slipping. They don't wanna see me winning. They say, Bryson, boy, you missing out on millions. I'm just seeing things different. I'm giving God everything.
I had my signal. I could not keep a signal on 2 different services.
I'm giving God
I'm gonna go get it straight. Well, hey, I was gonna ask because I got to a point. So
Let's
what kind
go.
of phone
I'm trying to follow God, but they wanna see me slipping. They trying to keep me slipping. They don't wanna see me winning. They say, Bryson, boy, you missing out on millions. I'm just seeing things
I think I'm gonna get exactly what you got. What kind of service? You get the gold?
Everything. I'm giving
the
God
one has
everything. I give him
$45.
everything.
Okay, that's the silver.
When you give your life to God and everything change. How you claim to be saved, but you still the same. You still got breath in you, so
I
it's
saw how
like
they added.
a
I like
rain.
the way
But
they
if you
had
choosing the
extra.
world, can you blame? I'm trying to show my brother the truth, but they don't listen, cause they too caught up in the grace. They think I'm tripping, but I guess I'm smoking billion. You keep on sinning. God said you gon' be judged by the way you living. They put you caught up in the smoking, the drinking, the sex. How you a Christian, but on Instagram showing your breasts. All the men on drugs coming to flesh. Lord, when you coming back, this world is a mess. I try to warn them, but they get me painted the villain. I try to give them scripture, but they give me feelings. Men supposed to lead, but they just follow the women. That biggest freedom is a prison. I'm trying to follow God, but they wanna see me slipping. They don't wanna see me winning. They say, Bryson, boy, you missing out on millions.
You live stream together
I'm
from
just
there
seeing
too?
things different. I'm giving out everything. I'm giving God everything.
Yeah. But you are live streaming together right now? Oh, I was gonna say you kind of have to have 2 phones.
No, you
They don't wanna see me winning. They say, Bryson, boy, you missing out on millions.
Get registered.
I'm
Right?
just seeing things different. I'm giving God everything. Give him everything.
Your RPTM, whatever.
I'm giving God
Same
everything.
way.
I give him
I got you.
everything.
Okay, yeah, I gotta get verified. I got about 5,500 followers on there. I just never use it anymore.
Everything.
I got a lot of Chinese,
Let's go.
like little
I'm trying to
Chinese
follow God, but they wanna see me slipping. They don't wanna see me winning. They say, Bryson, boy, you missing out on millions. I'm just seeing things different. I'm giving out everything. I'm giving out everything. Let's go. I'm trying to follow God, but they wanna see me slipping. How they trying to get me slipping? They don't wanna see me winning. They say, Bryson, boy, you missing out on millions. I'm just seeing things different. I'm giving out everything. Give them everything. I'm giving out everything. I give them everything.
I might have found my sweet spot.
Here's a song I wrote on a plane between Dallas and Austin. Going to El Paso. Whoops.
You notice Riley and Bagshaw like
This
the
is what
Niners
gave
since
us
all
the
that
idea to
shit?
come down here. This is a song about a guy that
They know better.
Hi, Darren.
probably did as much for our kind of music as anybody. Well, the honky tonks in Texas were my natural second home.
I love this old
San
song.
Antonio. I grew up on music that we call Western swing. It don't matter who's in Austin, Bob Wills is still the king. Lord, I can still remember the way things were back then. In spite of all the hard times, I'd live it all again. Hear the Texas Playboys and Tommy Duncan sing. Makes me proud to be from Texas, where Bob Wills is still the king. You can hear the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, Tennessee. It's the home of country music, on that we all agree. But when you cross that old Red River horse, that just don't mean a thing. Once you're down in Texas, Bob Wills is still the king.
It is live, so probably.
Well, if you ain't never been there, then I guess you ain't been told.
September or
That you
something, I
just
can't see
can't
the year.
live in Texas unless you got
September
a
of
lot
74.
soul. It's home of Willie Nelson, home of Western
That's him right there. Little Nelson came out right
He'll
there.
be the first to tell you Bob Wills is still the king.
That's all we got. Yeah, we got one guest.
These days you can't get a man to
We're
work.
roughing it.
People getting married and they still flirt. Don't pledge allegiance to our flag like we used to do. Good men are willing to give their lives while politicians take away our rights, saying they know best what's good for you. These days dads are always gone. Mama's still here, but she's on her phone. Grandma's raising the kids, and the devil is too.
Need coffee too, though.
If you ask me, this whole world is gone to hell. I speak the truth, but these days the truth won't sell. I bleed red, white, and blue in my ways you just can't change. Wrong or right, I give my life
I don't like the look of that.
for this place called USA. There's no other place that I'd rather live. Love my wife and teach my kids about the land of the free and the home of the brave. I'm sick and tired of people putting it down. If you don't like it here, get the heck out of town. Go and find somewhere you love. It's fine with me. 'Cause we don't need people riding the fence. You're either riding with us or you're riding with them. Make up your mind which side you stand. If you ask me, this whole world is gone to hell. I speak the truth, but these days the truth won't sell. I bleed red, white, and blue in my ways you just can't change. Wrong or right, I give my life for this place called USA.
So, Nicole, guess what? There's a plea hearing Friday for Owen Schroyer.
From the thin bloodline to the men who die, land of the free, the cause of the brave. Wrong or right, they gave their lives for this place called USA.
Hello.
Hello, am I on?
You're live. Don't say anything dirty.
Oh, the mic is on. How y'all doing tonight?
Good. How about you?
Who we got out there tonight? Got some people out there, no counter protesters? Anybody?
No counter protesters.
Just the usual?
They're all making arts and crafts.
And what?
They're at home making arts and crafts.
Oh, they're at home making arts and crafts in the mommy's basement?
Yes. What's happening?
What's going on out there tonight? I don't know. What's the topic for tonight?
What were we talking about earlier?
Oh, about our grifters and these organizations that like to steal from us?
Oh, yeah,
Is that what we're talking about?
That was it.
That sounds interesting.
So we have these organizations that are supposedly patriotic and they support us, but they actually don't. So they lead our American supporters, our faithful American supporters, that think that they're donating money and these organizations are taking care of us. They're inside and they're out. There's actually J6ers and there's people out there that actually have organizations that funnel money and don't help nobody. They do help just a fraction of the money that comes in. There's no telling how much money comes in, hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars. I know certain people are up in the millions already with their donations. Has any of these J6ers seen the money? Just a handful, just a select few, just a little bit, just enough to keep it legal on what they do.
Yep.
So, all the con artists, all the grifters, they don't care about us. They care about the money that our American patriots are giving them. They're getting rich off of us, and we're just sitting here suffering. A lot of us don't have commissary because we can't afford them. Not that it really matters in our court, but you know, it would help to have a nice attorney paid for it with all the money that comes in. Or we wouldn't have to beg for commissary or phone time. But we do. That's the problem that we have.
What was that other
All
problem
these
you were
grifters in
talking
the
about
mix.
with people stealing other people's stories?
Certain organizations taking people's stories, other J6ers and profiting off of it. Yeah, well, we know what organizations have been doing that.
I mean, if you don't want to mention any
We know
names,
who's
we
been
won't.
doing that.
Patriot Freedom Project.
Do what?
I said if you don't want to mention any
Oh,
names, we
of
won't.
course.
But it's Patriot Freedom Project. Cynthia Hughes,
Right.
director.
And they're the ones that actually, yeah.
Nice little
I'm
grift.
sure if she's listening, she'll catch the slug.
Well, she'll
She's
catch
about
that
as crooked
stuff.
as
Somebody will send
as
it
they
to her.
come. And you know, Patriot Freedom Project's been doing this before Jan 6, so they were screwing veterans over, because that's where they started was with the veterans of America, trying to support them and get money funneled for veterans. That was their excuse, was the veterans, our soldiers. So how many soldiers have they actually helped?
I don't know.
I mean, they've been around before. They've been around probably before Tunnels for Towers, right? I know Tunnels for Towers is actually building homes for these soldiers. Has Patriot Freedom Project ever built homes for soldiers? I don't think they have.
I'm not sure. I'll have to look
I'm
into
sure
that.
fucking Cynthia Hughes has built her own house. Who knows? We don't know. I don't think she has. But anyway.
I hear she keeps 40% of all the profits.
Yeah, so if our American supporters want to support us through our gifts and goes or our commissary. Stop going through these organizations because they're ripping you off. How are they ripping you off? They're ripping us off. Because we ain't getting a penny of it. I know I haven't received a penny of it. And 90% of the J6ers haven't received anything either from these organizations. Which PFP ain't the only one. There's several. I mean, there's grifters on the inside too, so the inside and outside.
All right. Well, is there anything
Anyway.
else you'd like to say about that?
I don't even know what to say. I guess that's about it. Is there anything you'd like to add to that?
No, I think you pretty much said everything.
Think I covered it? Yeah, I hope my shot plugged. I hope they felt it. I hope these American supporters stop donating to these organizations. Period.
Yeah, it would be interesting
So
to
that's
know
the way
where
to do
that
it.
$5 million went from the founder of Publix.
Well, we'll never know. But I'm sure they did something to make it look legal on how they spend the money.
It's already all over Twitter. But there are some good organizations out there that are helping us and that have helped you in the past. So let's not forget that there is Stop Hate. There is the American Patriot Relief Program with Julius and Mark. They have helped us considerably. You know, there are some good ones out there.
And Micki,
Yes, 4
There are some
actually
good
helped
ones.
us, obviously.
So go ahead, yeah.
Tell them to call us. We'll
Go
tell
ahead
you
and
which
throw the
one.
names of the good ones out there so people don't get confused. You know better than I do. So.
Well, I think I just did.
Yeah.
So.
If they have any questions, call me. I'll let them know all about it.
Those are the 3 I would try.
Did you mention Micki?
Yes, of course.
Micki's got one too, right? 4actually.com, so that's definitely a good one. If you want to donate to anything, definitely donate to that one, and not the rest of them.
And there you have
Or
it.
maybe Stop 82.
Stop 82.
Yep, there you go. There you got it.
All right. And
Stop
American
82, of course.
Patriot Relief.
American Patriot Relief. There you go.
There you go.
But, yeah, that's about it. I think Barry will be calling in next after me. He's staring at me right now like, you done? You done?
All right.
Yeah, dude.
Thanks
All right,
for calling in
talking
and
to
giving
y'all.
us your opinion about all of that.
We look forward to hearing more of it.
Yes, we look
Elaborate.
forward to hearing, you know, where this path leads you.
Yeah. All righty. Well, y'all have a good night. And we'll talk to you later.
We love you.
Love
Becca,
y'all.
I played your song and you wasn't here.
All right. Bye-bye.
I played Rifle by your side.
Yeah. Don't play it again.
Oh, it's song time.
Sometime. Get it together, producer. Whenever I say I love you, I just think you get real.
Oh. These are called post-production cues.
You available to visit Friday?
Hey, what did I say was happening Friday? What about, is anybody taking already? Okay, Peter Swart? No, which one's the real January? Sarah McAfee? Is it Peter? Which one's the one guy that's with Sarah? I got him and another one mixed. Yeah, well, who's Shane. We'll do both of them, McAfee and Shane.
Both of them are not requesting visitors.
Okay, so either one of them? Neither one of them are? Okay, who else? He said he's going to put me on the list, so he hadn't had a chance
People
to.
is asking for visits.
Okay.
Far be it from me to not believe, even when my eyes can't see. And this mountain that's in front of me will be thrown into the midst of the sea.
It's kind of since somebody hadn't spoken to before.
Through it all, my eyes
Matthew
are
Kroll
on you.
and
And through it all,
Andrew Todd.
through it all,
I'll see
it
if
is
you are on.
It doesn't matter though, whoever.
and through it all, through it all.
DC Vigil.
Very.
They're singing your praises.
I see that, man. My ego does not need to hear that. My head's big enough. Jesus.
How you doing
But
tonight?
so I'm doing all right. You know, it's as much as it sucks in here. I can honestly say it's still better than Northern Neck. So I always remind myself to be more optimistic on that note.
There you go.
Northern Neck was terrible, but you know, yeah, you see Gulag definitely sucks. But there's a lot of good men here, and it's good to be around good people. I don't have to worry about getting stabbed in the face for watching Tucker Carlson, so that's cool.
The Tucker Wars. Tell me and Tammy started to
There's definitely a plus side.
Tommy said me and you started that vigil.
So I was thinking, actually, something I haven't really shared with a lot of people, or really anybody but my fiance. When I was at Lewisburg, there was a couple inmates that were packing up and getting ready to leave. 9
Chase Sixers. That one of them was a Spanish-speaking Colombian guy, and he had, you know, when everyone leaves, they end up putting like the books that they had that belonged to the prison back on the bookshelf. And I noticed that he put 2 books on the bookshelf that had Xi Jinping's face on it, and in Spanish it said something about in the regards to the Communist Party of China, and it said Xi Jinping. I looked at these books, and there was 2. It was part 1 and part 3, with part 2 missing. And I asked him where he got these. They were all in Spanish, and he spoke a little bit of English, and he said a friend of his had them before him, and his wife had sent them to him. But other than that, he never read them and didn't really care. So I asked him if I could have them, and he said, yeah. So I looked at these books, and inside it was all this pro-communist Communist Party of China propaganda, with all these pictures of Xi Jinping smiling with school kids, and again, the books are all in Spanish. So I was able to get them out of Lewisburg and send them home to my fiance. And the reason I did that is because I plan on sending them, I'm most likely going to send them to either Gateway Pundit or Cowboy Logic to really look at them. They were printed in Beijing. And again, they're in Spanish, and it's just ironic, I think, that these books are targeting Spanish-speaking people. And while we have our border completely open and an administration that refuses to do anything about it, we all know that Biden is compromised by China. And I'm wondering, it seems pretty likely that these books are propaganda that possibly are being handed out on our border. And the reason I said that is because this individual that had them before this guy gave them to me was caught sneaking over the border with his family. So I'm wondering if these books are being printed in mass and being given to people coming here illegally about, you know, pro-communist China, and if that's indication that there is a future plan with our borders being open and these millions of illegal immigrants coming over, Spanish-speaking, to indoctrinate them into these communist ideals, and if we the people are next, you know, and I think it's pretty telling that these books are surfacing in the prison system nonetheless, and yeah, it's very odd.
It is very odd, and you know, it's not just South American people that are coming across the border. There are thousands and thousands of Chinese coming across the southern border daily.
You know, you're absolutely right. That's an amazing point. And you know what, when I was talking to somebody about this, you know what they said? They're like, if it's Chinese people that don't have any, like, you know, nefarious, you know, agenda, then they just get on a plane and they fly into New York. But when they're sneaking over the border, they don't have to do that. The only reason they have to do that is not because they're fleeing China. It's because they might be doing something on behalf of China. And that part is scary.
Right.
Because China has open tourism with us. So if they were just fleeing China, they could just get on a plane and come here. They wouldn't, nothing would stop them.
Right.
That's because they blackmail Biden.
That's pretty crazy, you know, that most Americans aren't really seeing what's going on here, you know, and I don't blame them when you've got MSNBC and CNN dictating, you know, their fake news propaganda to the American people. But what's happening at our border is just, it's terrible. People aren't really realizing the long-term effects.
It's an invasion.
It really is. You know, I'm kind of being distracted right now. I would like to report that, just so you know, your guys at the DC Gulag right now are watching a drag show on TV, which I find really odd. I'm not partaking in this.
Why are they watching a drag show? I'm just wondering.
I don't know. Guys, why are you watching this? Why are you watching this shit? This is insane. I guess it's America's Got Talent, and a talented drag person is doing what drag people do, I guess. I don't know exactly what they do.
Sound like they could have thought it was a White House press conference.
Maybe they thought it was a White House press conference.
It's everywhere you turn. You can't get away from this trans warfare agenda. It's ridiculous.
It is.
Why are you watching this, John?
Yeah, we want to
I've been in here too long.
Yeah, the DC Vigil wants to know why John Mellis is watching this drag show. There's always an excuse with these people.
Always an excuse.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's almost as bad as Scooter's rainbow-colored snow cone.
Just turn purple at the end.
And now that the male pole dancer is over, they're no longer watching it. That's weird.
That is very strange, especially since most of y'all have been in jail for a very long time.
I know, Scooter. I'm looking at Scooter right now. He's starting to look a little prettier.
Hey, get off my man.
Oh, man. Hashtag jail life. But, you know, it is definitely, you know, as I've said it, you know, a bunch of times, you guys out there and everyone listening that has social media, it's up to you to really get these stories out. You know, what's happening at our border. Like, for instance, you know, the two-tier justice system, which was on full display today when Hunter Biden signs a plea deal for pretty much no jail time. When these stories like this release, you can't depend on mainstream media to get it out to the public. You know, it's really up to you people out there with social media and amongst your friends to have these conversations and share these links through, you know, even just texting 20 people the link to the Hunter Biden story or whatever story comes out, because most people tune into MSNBC and CNN and these left-wing media stations. They really don't know the full narrative, and we're really going to have to pump it up a notch before 2024 if we want to have any chance to win.
It's definitely going to take a grassroots effort, and I think that's what we've figured out in the last 2 years with January 6th, because most of the country doesn't even know that this is still happening, that people are still being arrested, that you guys are still languishing in jail without trials. You know, that's a straight fact, because it's definitely not being reported.
Yeah, it's crazy, and it's funny because you look at all the censorship and all the news that has come out with the government's complacentness and even cooperation with censoring conservative views and ideals. You know, it's just insane. But, you know, with Elon's takeover of Twitter, you are starting to see a lot more things cycle and be shared and be viewed. And it's not fixed yet by any means, but I think that it's starting. So we have to take advantage of this little window that's open, you know, because basically most of our social media platforms are ran by communist, pro-communist CEOs like Mark Zuckerberg and many others.
Right. You know, I wouldn't even consider Twitter to be that great either, with their little community notes and all that. You know, I don't know. Social media is a double-edged sword, in my opinion.
It really is. It really is. But there's nothing, like you said, to your point. You're absolutely right. To your point, grassroots, you know, like we have to have these conversations. You know, Epic Times is really good with allowing their links to be shared for free. So when people have paid subscriptions to the website, you can share those links with anybody you want. So if, you know, like my fiance has a paid subscription, she tries to send out links to as many people as she can so they can see these stories. And, you know, the more the merrier. We got to all get on board. And, you know, maybe we may irritate some friends and family and coworkers, but that's a small price to pay for getting the truth out there, because all wars are informational wars. From World War II to the Cold War to what we've got going on now, it's an informational war. And we gotta show up. We have to show up.
Amen. That's a fact. We definitely need everybody, you know, everybody to get involved in any way possible. On the county level, the school board level.
I follow you on Twitter. On Twitter. I just don't ever look at it.
We need to clean house. We need to get the rhinos out. We need to get this one-party system out. You know, we need to reclaim our country.
Absolutely. And, you know, these woke companies, I've been talking a lot about people leaving AT&T and T-Mobile and Sprint. Again, my mom and sister, longtime customers of AT&T, they've now left AT&T and went to Pure Talk. And, you know, these people with Chase Banks, you got to get away from these companies. You got to stop using them and giving them your dollars. I mean, AT&T especially illegally gave over everybody at the Capitol's information. It's against the contract, so we paid these people to illegally turn us in and violate our Fourth Amendment rights. There's no reason to continue doing business with AT&T. If you have a loved one or know somebody that was affected by January 6th, whether they're guilty or not, most people were arrested for trespassing, for Christ's sakes. Their lives were turned over and upside down for trespassing. If you know somebody that's in that realm, AT&T turned them over. So why would you continue to do business with a company like that? It's beyond me. But, you know, take the steps necessary to stop using AT&T, stop using Google, stop using Gmail. It's, you know, you don't have to do that. You don't have to use these companies that give hundreds of millions of dollars to far progressive left ideals and agendas.
Amen. We all should be more diligent about where we are spending our money and who we are making rich off of our dollars.
Yeah, look what happened to Bud Light. Bud Light got a rude awakening when they lost. They're still losing billions of dollars for their little, you know, Dylan Mulvaney stunt that they pulled. The American people spoke. Disney's continuously losing billions of dollars. You know, so it's Target. Look at Target with their trans kids clothing line. They learned a quick lesson. America spoke, and as America keeps speaking, we will start to see change.
That's right. We speak loudest with our dollar anyway. As a nation, you know, born on capitalism, we really do speak loudest with our dollar, and that's how we can shut them down.
100%. I'm encouraging everybody. The next is Google. Google needs a good American red, white, and blue slap in the mouth. And people that leave your Gmail accounts and go with something like Proton Mail. Proton Mail is not only free like Gmail, but Proton Mail does not store your data, does not email service. You know, drop your Gmail account. Stop using Google. Start using DuckDuckGo. It's free. It's just as effective as Google. They don't store your information. They don't store your searches. And there's no reason not to be using them. And if people just stop using Google and boycott it like they did Bud Light and Target, you'll send a serious message to these woke companies that are literally destroying our Constitution and the moral fabric from which America is woven from.
Amen, Barry. You say it so well.
Well,
you have 1 minute remaining.
That's my little reminder that I'm in jail and don't have the freedom I need. But hey, one day this will all end for all of us, and I believe that we've created a family here. So thank you guys for being out there. Again, give a shout out to Don and Donna at Cowboy Logic. I love those people. Thank you, Mickey. Thank you, Tammy, Nicole, all you great patriots out there. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Thank you for what you're doing.
We love you, Barry.
Take care, y'all. Love y'all too. Cheers.
Cheers. She tried to get us.
Almost.
She tried.
There's only one guy, not another one. I don't say you probably think I'm troublesome. When times get rough, then you wanna run. But don't forget they got us where you running from. There's only one guy, not another one. I don't say you probably think I'm troublesome. When times get rough, then you wanna run. But don't forget they got us where you running from. I'ma tell the truth in God's name. Ban me from everything, ain't gon' change. I'm scared of LGBTQ, so lame. I'm trying to dance in the middle like a soul train. Sinning but not repenting, sit back and listen. Repenting requires change, what about you is different? You pray on Sunday, then back out, sinning by Monday. And if I call it out, you take the word and you switch it. 1 Timothy 5:20, read that before you say that I'm judging. A man shouldn't call another his husband, there are only 2 genders. That's a man and a woman, you can't change the way God made you, so stop the fronting. There's only one guy, not another one. I don't say you probably think I'm troublesome. When times get rough, then you wanna run. But don't forget they got us where you running from. There's only one guy, not another one. I don't say you probably think I'm troublesome. When times get rough, then you wanna run. But don't forget they got us where you running from. Talk about rap these days. With all the requirements, women rapping like prostitution is women empowerment. The men are weak, they can't cope with lights and they all on drugs. Teaching your kids to be addicts, sex workers, and thugs. But if I rap about God, then it's corny and cringe. I guess that puts me somewhere on the fringe. I believe in the whole world and I refuse to pretend. I guess I'll never be rich, but at least I don't promote sin. Here Bryson goes again, making songs about rap music, but he won't win. His music's a 5, I think that is down to 10. So if he talks about it, then I hop out to the band. I'll make 100 songs, they all saying the same, and keep it going until I'm at least sparking a change. We at war, I think Eminem and T.I.'s lame. Y'all would've probably thought Jesus was going against the grain. There's only one God, not another one. I don't say you probably pick up troublesome. When times get rough, then you wanna run. But don't forget they got us who you running from. There's only one God, not another one. I don't say you probably think I'm troublesome. When times get rough, then you wanna run. But don't forget they got us who you running from.
We're gonna have to have a company meeting.
Let's do roll call.
Alrighty then.
For those lives lost on January 6th, Ashley Babbitt, Roseanne Boylan, Kevin Greason, Benjamin Phillips, and on the next day, Officer Brian Sicknick, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
For those detained, John Andrews, Thomas Ballard, Roger Bow, Joe Biggs, Aiden Billiard, Matthew Bledsoe, Tim Bonner, Nick Brockoff, Antoine Bronack, Larry Brock, Jeffrey Brown, Jeremy Brown, Alan Byerly, Daniel Caldwell, Lewis Cantwell, Matthew Caspel, William Cressman, Eric Christie, Ricky Wilden, Meredith Cleveland, Lonnie Kaufman, Nolan Cook, Mason Corson, Robert Sanford, Kenneth Bonowitz, Jeremy Bausch, Christopher Moynihan, Charles Smith, Andrew Galloway, David McCaufel, David Judd, Jerry Riles, Kevin Creek, Nicholas DiCarlo, David Dempsey, Lucas Denny, Charles Donahoe, Israel Easterday, Robert Fairchild, Troy Faulkner, Brandon Fellows, Kyle Fitzsimmons, Mitchell Gardner, Robert Gieswine, Antime Guinnett, James Grant, Matthew Green, Timothy Hale, Kenneth Harrelson, Joshua Haynes, Donald Hazard, Albuquerque Head, Andrew Hernandez, Brian Jackson, Shane Jenkins, Douglas Jensen, Justin Jersey, Julian Qatar, Matthew Kroll, Jacob Lang, Nicholas Langerin, Samuel Lazar, Thomas Robertson, Daniel Rodriguez, Moises Romero, Greg Rubenacker, Jeffrey Sable, Ryan Samsel, Tom Malley, Christian Manley, Cody Matisse, James Malt, Mark Mazza, Ronald McAbee, James McGrew, Meggs, Jonathan Mellis, Richard Machete, Garrett Miller, Matthew Miller, Jordan Mink, Marshall Neef, Daryl Neely, Ryan Nichols, Ethan Nordine, Nicholas Ox, Joseph Padilla, Robert Palmer, Barry Ramey, Jack Whitten, Dominic Pizzola, Mark Ponder, Christine Priola, Chris Quaglin, Guy Reppett, Zach Reel, William Reed, Stuart Rhodes, Howard Richardson, Ronald Sandlin, Salvador Sandoval, Troy Sargent, Tommy Smith, Mahela Pryor, Peter Schwartz, Christian Secor, Hunter Seafried, Bart Shively, Jeffrey Sills, Glenn Simon, Peter Stager, Andrew Taki, Enrique Tario, George Tenney, Devlin Thompson, Dustin Thompson, Jessica Watkins, William Watson, Matthew Webler, Anthony Williams, Duke Wilson, Kyle Young. And those we've lost to suicide, Christopher Georgia, Matthew Perna, and Mark Ungst. Rest in peace. Say her name. Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt. Ashley Babbitt.
They want to hear stomp so they can dance.
Burning the swamp, America, that's why we love them. We the people got us back, you know we stand for something. I was at the Capitol, witness hate in their eyes. I stood on them battlegrounds, they won't catch me inside. Those with them patriots, they had tears in their eyes. They trying to steal our pride, boy. Yeah, you know we outside. They can never take our freedom, real patriots ride. They can never take our freedom, real Americans ride. I done seen them barricades open and people jumping. I done seen the media police walk around and they gon' try to lock us down, you know we popping out. 1776, boy, you know we rocking out. People judging people, this is crazy these days. They been shooting, they been rioting for hundreds of days. Patriots, we fed up, we know that we got set up. Who made that phone call, they got that patriot wet up. Ashley Babbitt, yeah, you know we hold you in prayer. Ashley Babbitt, yeah, you know your soul's in the air. Ashley Babbitt, yeah, you know true patriots care. Left your blood up on the battlegrounds, life isn't fair. Oh, at least we make it Israel. stand for something. I was at the Capitol witness hating their eyes. I stood on them battlegrounds, they won't catch me inside. Posted with them patriots, they had tears in their eyes. They tryna steal our pride, but yeah, you know we outside. They can never take our freedom, real patriots ride. They can never take our freedom, real Americans ride. Yeah, let's start a patriot party. Yeah, let's start a patriot party. You think that gospel music has gone too far? You think we've gotten too radical with our message? Well, I got news for you. You ain't heard nothing yet. And if you don't know, now you know. Glory, glory! Woo! You better put them hands together and act like you know up in here. GP! I've been going through something that's really got me down. Put your hands together. Come on. I need someone, somebody to help me come and turn my life around. I feel like having some church up in here. Come on, chat. I can't explain it. I can't obtain it. Jesus, your love is so, it's so amazing. It gets me high up to the sky. And when I think about your goodness, it makes me wanna stop. You can't take my joy, devil. Makes me cut. Makes me cut my head. Makes me wanna dance and stop. Oh, you better put them hands together and have the Holy Ghost party with me. I'm brother, can't you see? I've got the victory. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I'm more than a conqueror. Can I get a witness up in here? Woo! Lately, I've been going through something that's really got me down. Put your hands together. Put your hands together. I need someone, somebody to help me come and turn my life around. Hallelujah. Come on and say it with me, GP. I can't obtain. Jesus, your love. Hallelujah.
Luke says
What does it do, y'all?
they're trying to say he's spear the top of the foot. Spear the top of the foot. They're trying to find out what the top it is. They say he assaulted. SS is their initials.
Put them together. Put your hands together. Come on. Put your hands together. Now, young people, if you don't mind, I feel like having a little church in here. Because the devil is alive, because they suicide once in another level. Come on. So, can you help me?
When I think about the goodness and the fullness of God, make me thankful, pity, the hate.
I'm getting my laundry service ready about 6 a.m.
Trying to be cute when I praise him high. I keep it live, be open, jumping, make the Lord feel something. Ain't no shame in my game, God's property. Hitting big with curse, ain't no stopping. Now storm.
I gotta take out 2 new speeches in the shipwreck.
Everybody say, all my folks say, all my people say, GP, are you with me? Oh yeah, GP, are you with me? Oh yeah, say GP, are you with me? GP, are you with me? Oh yeah, all my people say.
All right, you guys. Brian Mock, his bench trial started today, and it was the usual suspects as the witnesses. Inspector Lloyd came out. He's always usually the very first witness in these trials. And once again, nobody asked him why he gave the order to shoot out indiscriminately into the crowd that day. Not one person. He just discussed the layout of the Capitol and all that. But so once again, he wasn't asked. And then Special Agent Hawa, her name is very interesting. It's easy to remember because it's an unusual name. There was a video I haven't seen before, and she said she had never seen it before, which is really unusual this late in the game. And I've seen her testify probably 10 times, and she's never seen this video. But
what's it a video of?
Well, it is a video. It appears to me that it looks like a CC video of the Capitol, looking down onto the Ohio clock room, where when Doug Jensen is coming into that area, over his left shoulder, actually looking down at him. But it's the audio of the Secret Service talking to each other back and forth. So, you know, I'm not really sure. I don't know about that video, but
it's odd because some people say there's no audio on the CCTV.
Exactly. You know, I was going to wait for confirmation, but it is true. We all already know that there is no audio on the CCTV, so it looks like an overlay. I know they did do that for a video in the
J6 trial.
They did.
They
did.
Tampered with evidence.
Exactly.
Manufactured it.
And so none of that was discussed before he asked her about that video. So, you know, I don't know about that 100%, but I'm pretty suspicious of that. It's odd. It's just very odd. You know, so Brian Mock will be back at his bench trial tomorrow. There should be a Fanone sighting tomorrow because Daniel Rodriguez gets sentenced tomorrow, and he is in the crowd with and is accused allegedly of shocking Fanone in the neck. Actually, I think he pled guilty to it. So, so there's that. So Fanone should be there tomorrow. We may or may not be over in the courthouse tomorrow because Durham is testifying tomorrow in the committee hearing, and maybe others may be testifying. We don't know. At the courthouse, but over at the Rayburn building, Durham will be testifying tomorrow, and so we're hoping that we'll be able to sit in on that and trigger some of the lefties out there. You know, so Daniel Rodriguez gets sentenced tomorrow, and there are some judges on here that I have not seen yet. Judge Leon, I don't believe I've seen. And Judge Leon,
No.
What you saying? Tommy's always yelling stuff over here.
It's Judge Bishop Leon, the pastor at Kingston.
Oh, yeah. No, different. But I did notice there are several judges that I haven't set in on yet. Judge Boasberg, we set in today with him. He's an interesting fellow because he's the Chief Justice right now, and he's also done some of the questionable FISA incidences that's out there.
You mean one of the 278,000 ones they
one of the 278,000 one. Boasberg and
Judge.
Amy Barrett Jackson. They're all kind of mixed up in that little shenanigans.
And then we saw him out in front of the courthouse, which I thought was weird. I don't know how.
Yeah, we
weird
did. It did once again very odd today in DC. You know, you guys, we're also coming up on a year here. There's a whole bunch of busy things happening through this next month. There is a Jan 6 family retreat in Missouri that is being hosted by the Jan 6 Family Truth and Light, I believe, and it's going to be held in Missouri. Tommy and I will actually be there. So anyone that is around in the area, you can go on Telegram and Twitter. You can see the flyer for that. And then, of course, we have our year anniversary coming up August 1st. Ron J is going to be headlining that, and we're just going to have our normal vigil, just a little bit more celebratory because it is 365 straight days. All right, we got about 20 minutes until the anthem, so I'm going to get off here.
It's called a hard exit.
They separate us from our neighbors and they call it social distancing. It's actually a bigger plan. It's called social conditioning. They took away our privacy. There's always someone listening. The elections planning riots for the citizens. The government has always lied. It's history repeating. But the problem is the schools dumb you down so you believe them. If you try to speak the truth inside a tweet, then they delete it. Whole administration Satanists who claim they praise in Jesus. Every year there's a new name for enemies that we're facing. It's Al-Qaeda, then ISIS, and now American patriots. Who would have thought those who love the country the most would be hated on by folks who call America home? Both political parties are equally just as evil. They've been working for themselves, don't give a damn about the people. Black, white, yellow, brown, humanity needs you. Cause united we stand, divided they will defeat you. The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
Y'all missing what was written in them pages. That was history they wrote, now you wanna change it. You racist, you hate this. Why you want us all to be locked up in cages? I can't stand the left, everything they say's depressing. Ship them to the Middle East, they can learn oppression. Believe me, I mean this quite literal. I love liberty, but I hate white liberals. Wear a mask, stay home, complain alone. Talk about privilege on your phone in your Range Rover, Starbucks, mango, foo-foo, whatever. The cloth I'm cut from can handle any weather. You just paper in the rain, we ain't the same. Stand for the flag, only kneel when I pray. I just pray we go back to the old days, land of the free, home of the brave.
The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
Yeah. I see through all the illusions. Refuse to hear rumors or accept that we're losing. Easy to get caught up, consumed by the consumer. Truth is so diluted, people starve off the confusion. Comfort is the killer, your dreams execution. Cruel persecution if I make a contribution. Home of the brave look like a mental institution, and there will be revolution if we can't find resolution. And a threat is a promise, stand up, pay homage. They tell lies, I'm being honest, just the time is upon us. I know that God got us, so I'm fighting in his honor. Hear the cries of the crusaders as we're strapping up our armor. Either set a higher ground or drown in a drama. If I die for what I love, then my death will be nirvana. We fighting for our freedom, don't believe what they've been feeding. Be the change you want to see, the warrior that we're needing.
The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers. We don't trust the news, the government, or pharma. We just want freedom that you have that to offer. We don't want the lies, the politics, or the drama. We just want the life that was promised by our fathers.
The man on the news says the problem is me. I'm just a small town boy with big American dreams. The world's going crazy and they lying to us. Don't know who to believe, so in God we trust.
1, 2, 3.
Shut your mouth, get in line, just behave or pay the fine. They're pulling on your backbone and taking out your spine. They want you weak, don't speak, don't question, don't think. Faith, judge the skin and learn to hate. Make yourself the enemy, but call yourself a saint. Learn the rules, be a fool. Remove your kid from school and apologize for everything. All of your trust. Lights, camera, action, edit. We're so pathetic. You believe it cause you watched it. You believe it cause they said it. Now everybody stay home and rust. Oh Jesus, what happened to us? The truth of it all. Oh Jesus, what happened to us?
They want you locked in your home without God and alone. Don't want you looking up Dr. Sebi and Robert Malone. The truth blocked on your phone. They call the shots from their throne. These tired of the fake trending all over the place. We just want to be free. Blazing sewer, hiding underneath all the passive threats and trauma that came from this tyranny. We won't bow down to the golden cow and do as it pleases. We
Two liberals cheat us again. So we fight for the right. Republican Party. Vote Donald Trump. USA. Land of the free. USA. Home of the brave. From the land of the free and the brave. USA. I love my country. They can't take that away. Against our odds, he made fortune and fame. Trump say the USA. Trump say the USA. Trump say the USA.
It goes on forever.
Yesterday, gonna get off down in autumn, long hot summer day. And for every day I'm working on the Illinois. Towboat picking up barges on a long hot summer day. Phase of the investigation, but the report's been submitted, so it's like, well, where are we?
I do have a little bit of door meeting. I do have a little bit. I'm sorry, I thought you. So this is real intel. The world doesn't know probably unless you follow certain Twitter accounts. But this Uganda Pittman was spotted, I believe, on the Capitol Hill area today, and I know a certain marauder who took her picture and was prevented from taking her picture. Asking her a question of Uganda Pittman.
Holy cow!
Right? Most likely there to testify.
I'm so glad that I came back around and said, I'm going to hear you. So that's phenomenal. That's absolutely blanking phenomenal.
So Jeff, I was going to say, everybody gets really jaded in this game, right? Oh, they'll never do this, they'll never do, and they're right for the most part. But 2 or 3 months ago, Nicole, I think it was, and here it is. It happened today. So you know, perseverance is the key. And consistency is the key to greatness.
Once again, you're breaking up at the end. Say it one more time at the end.
I was just saying how people get jaded and believe nothing will ever happen, right? And then if you got to keep grinding and keep grinding, then things do happen if you're doing it for the right reasons, which is God telling you to do it.
We're in a bulldozer. We got a big old pile of metal in first gear, not moving fast, and just got to have faith we will come through the other side, and it's just going to take time. Just like they said in the Shawshank Redemption.
pressure and time. And speaking of time, it's 8:59. So let me say my 1 minute hoo-ha here and pull the headset off and ready to rock and roll. So hold on.
So yeah, I'm here. I'm just thinking about how badly Uganda Pittman hated to have to come back to DC and answer questions. And which questions those must have been.
Hold on, is there some background or something you can just like pull the mic away because you're coming in like too strong and it's trying to get.
Is that better? Are you there?
Are you there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay, so
yeah.
Yeah, I get it. So do repeat what you just said.
Oh, I was just thinking to myself out loud how badly Yogi Pittman had to have hated being drugged back here to D.C. from her cushy job as the chief of security or something at Stanford, while Berkeley, People's Republic of Berkeley, and come back here and have to answer questions about why she got people killed on January 6th.
Yes, Berkeley is its own special place. It's kind of like I'm from Colorado, kind of like Boulder. Don't get me wrong. I've been to Berkeley. I've been kicked out of parties too loud for the people next door. I'm not making it up. I was like, this is nothing. But anyways, yeah.
You had to kick people off your lawn, Jeff. You had to kick people off your lawn.
No. It wasn't. I was a guest.
Oh, okay.
It's a long story. I won't. Let's say we were kicked out, and me and some of the guys ended up going around back and hopped the fence and came back over, and ended up drinking beer out of the keg they had. And the young ladies that lived there were like, "What are you guys doing?" We came back. And joke I told. They didn't like it, and that's all that story.
Your free speech gets you in trouble everywhere you go.
Sometimes you just have a little too much fun, and you can have a beer or two sometimes, and Gino Veritas, and there you go. So, anyways, I have two things here. The first one is an terrorists. And then 9/11 happened.
I know all about Abel Danger.
And then apparently, okay. And then 9/11 happened, and apparently the lawyers, believe it or not, from the rumors I've heard, committee or had something to do with the J6 committee. Now, I can't confirm or deny any of this rumor, so anybody wants to do a little investigation, that might be something to just dig into. I also have another. Go ahead.
I know, you want to talk about the second one, or do you want me to say something about the first one before you do this? So Abel Danger was, I remember Osama bin Laden, say 98, 99, and he offered him up to Bill Clinton on a silver platter, and he denied it for... And all those people, one way or another, the people who were doing that good work were vilified or something. Like you say, it's 20, 25 years ago. But I can see, I see a lot of stuff that happened 25 years ago. A lot of these people are still on Capitol Hill, so I can see very well them still being a part of the J6 committee. But yes.
Yeah. And that's it. And I have nothing to back this. Someone just handed me some slips of paper with different things and gave me some somebody's not happy, as you can hear.
It sounds like somebody was slamming tables. Kicking the door.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the next one. This next one. Something about a gentleman by the name of Riss, that's R-I-S-S, last name of Flex, F-L-E-X. He did an interview with Trump, apparently, and they discussed something of the Marco Polo group, and something to do with certain news agencies that we think are supporting us. They would not air whatever this interview was. Again, I'm whoever I was talking to in here was sent information, and it was incomplete.
But that's actually a female podcaster, if you want to call her that, or journalist, kind of independent. I've watched her over the last couple of years. She has a, if somebody wants to look it up.
Okay, so it's R-I-S-S-F-L-E-X.
Yeah, F-L-E-X. And I don't know. Oh, so Marco Polo, you said something the other night, and I wanted to tell you this. So Marco Polo is a website put up by, I think it was an ex-Trump staffer or lawyer of some sort, and basically he published at marcopolo.com the entirety, blurred out Hunter Biden laptop that Ivan Drakeland carries around with us on Capitol Hill, just in case anybody wants to get educated about the child prawn that was all over Hunter Biden's laptop that he only gets tax charges for.
Yes, I heard about that. Just that's today's news is the tax.
He does, and also police officers, Hunter Biden left a handgun lying around the streets of D.C. so one of your little kids can get it and shoot up at each other with. But he only gets a fine and he gets to go home. But Donald Trump took some paperwork home from work and he gets to do 400 years. That's fair.
Well, Donald Trump also has, declassification authority, so I don't see that having any water.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Well, we'll have to save that next rumor for tomorrow. So, all right, guys. Thank you guys for everything you guys do out there. Love you guys, and once more, it's another Groundhog Day in here, and we're just doing the best we can to keep our smiles on and to put the bulldozer blade down and to just keep moving forward. That's all we can do. So, anybody listening, like I said before, get involved, contact your congresspeople, tell them you support them. You yell loud and you yell boldly, and the pen is mightier than the sword. So, get involved. This is your America. This is your republic. If you don't do anything, well, then it's your fault. So, all right, guys. God bless you guys. God bless you.
Almost killed it. Good night, Jeff. Talk to you tomorrow.
All right. All right. Good night.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be, know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA. Well, there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
All the way.
USA.
All the way.
All right, everybody.
Thank you all for coming. We'll be back tomorrow. Hope to see you here. Thanks, Storm. And all you Stormies.
And Rebecca.
Thanks,
Rebecca.
You're welcome. Come, please.
Break everything down, put it away.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you, all your patrons.
Thank you all for
Thank you, Omo.
coming on here on YouTube and Rumble. Don't forget to say prayers. Don't let the Betty bugs bite. Bless y'all. We'll see you later.
You see your voice. Okay, see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. You have a great night.
Make sure it shuts off because the other